So MB is a tool which is making crystal growth of compound semiconductor materials. It's a technology which is using ultra vacuum to make a pure environment into which molecular beam of chemical elements are evaporated. So it is a name, molecular beams, and this vapor deposit on the crystal and deposit one layer by one layer of atom. So it is what is called epitaxy. And mainly MBE is used for research to make a new type of compound semiconductor with new characteristic or specification for device. And it is also used in manufacturing to make device for what we call the information technology device. There is two types of demand. One is for research laboratories. So there is ongoing research program around the world where university research center look at developing new materials or new device, and the market there is about 5 to 10 machines sold per year. Production equipment is driven by two main factors. One is technology acquisition, for which a customer will buy new equipment to develop new device for new market. And the other one is capacity investments, as the needs for device is growing thanks to the end market. There is a clear world leader in this technology. We have the largest installed base with about 730 equipment installed worldwide, and all this equipment belongs to about 320 customers. And we have also the highest market share so far since several years. And in 2018, our market share in research equipment was about 65%, and in production equipment it was about more than 90%. And our main competitor for research MBE are two German companies and one Finland company, but they are much smaller. They sell about 1 to 3 machines per year, while Ribert is selling about 5 to 7 machines per year. And for production machine, we have only one competitor, which is Vico, which is a US company, which is not selling as much as equipment by now. 2018 has been impacted in several areas. One has been that the revenue was not as high as expected because we have to postpone the delivery of two machines from last quarter of 2018 to first quarter of 2019, mainly because of some later delivery of some suppliers that require to deliver the machine later. And also on the gross margins, there has been some impact. One has been about an installation of a system that was delivered in 2016 that take more time than expected. We had also an impact as we we rebuilt a production machine from the asset we acquired from VG Semicon in 2008 for some customer, and this prototype machine cost more than we expected also. And the last factor on that is a warranty, because we had implemented a total quality policy in 2017, and so applying this, we have a higher warranty cost than expected. On the operating expense, it has been impacted by three main items. One has been the distribution of chairs to employees and to members of the supervisory board. And also we had a charge from a tax credit, research tax credit issue that we have with the French administration, and we have to make some large provision. This was born in 2013 in the previous management of the company. The third one is from our subsidiaries that cost us much than expected, mainly in the US subsidiary where revenue were lower, as well as the opening of our Chinese subsidiary. I think I am quite confident because of a few things. One is that our book of order is very high, and we are quite sure to deliver a large part of it on this year, thanks to the plan that we have implemented in the last year about better delivery from our supplier and better quality of supplied components. And I think it also in terms of profitability, as you know, we have about 4 million of non-recurring expense in the 2018. So I think we have a large leverage on the profitability for 2019.